Well, look at that. We're recording. So I'm using my broken computer. This is the laptop that has no, the picture is this white area with this big black circle right in the middle. And then this part is flashing over here. Anyway, so I have this hooked up to Willem's monitor. Uh-oh, I did it wrong. Oh no, there, that's it. Okay, so it's good to talk to you again. It's good to see myself in that little picture over there on the monitor. It's almost like I'm talking to myself. And I am my own best friend. I'll just turn this way a little bit so I can just talk to myself. Now, you might not be able to get any reception here. I mean, any volume. I think the volume might have been broken on this one. I'm not altogether sure, though. Let me see if I can fix it. No, that's about right. There. Well, I've been stressing. I do that sometimes. Do you ever stress? Yes, I've been stressing because, well, everybody's coming. Some have already been here. And others are coming. And I'm worn out is what it is. I don't have any energy at all. My whole body is just, I just want to sit down, put my feet up, and be on my laptop. But, of course, I left my laptop in Beau's car. So I can't do that. So I'm on this broken laptop because I think this is just good for me to just do this thing. This looks like there's more white spot than there was before. Kind of weird how this stuff works like that. It's like this big, huge bug. This big round bug here with 2 tentacles and these 2 legs, these 2 feet. Anyway, that's the broken part of the screen. All the ink went down to the exit. So Willem's in there wrapping presents. I sorted things out, and of course, as usual, I realized that I really don't have anything for anybody. I have a few little things. I always get everybody some of the same things, like all their life. I got them all a pack of glue, and a roll of tape, and a pack of pencils and pens. Those were staples. And I would get people a bag of potato chips and your favorite cereal. You know, I kept it simple. Well, it really was never simple, but it was sort of useful things. But now, it's all different. I don't eat potato chips. I'm making Christmas stollen again. I started videoing yesterday. I don't have the cord for my little E, so I can't really video that one happening. I wonder if I could record it with this. I'll have to see if this one has any sound. Should probably stop it, upload it, and see if it had any sound to it, and then I'll know. I find that Christmas Eve is a very exhausting day. I have this big, huge box, and I want to make a Christmas house for it. And Elida would just love to have a Christmas house. Oh, she just, when I told her about it, she was just so thrilled. Oh, a Christmas house! You take a big, huge box, like a Lazy Boy box, and you cut some of it, and you have an extra piece of cardboard, and so you make a roof, an angled roof. And you cut some windows out, and you cut a door. And I would wallpaper it with wrapping paper on the inside and the outside. It was a wonderful Christmas house. It was a box, just a cardboard box with some windows in it. That was the best thing ever. They played in that. They loved it. It was so good. They had all 3 get in there. My big, huge Lida, Daniel, and Abraham, all of whom are smaller than they were a few months ago. So if you happen to be exhausted and in the middle of wrapping presents for a whole bunch of little children or grandchildren or anything, well, I'm with you there. I have no energy. You probably think to yourself, oh, Nancy, she could probably get all that done in no time. She's probably so energetic. But no, I really need to go to sleep. And it's only 8 o'clock. Oh, well. I'm in Willem's office, in case you wondered where I was. This is his office. Oh, there's another yawn for you. That'll put you to sleep, in case you had a hard time. I remember when Ben was born on Christmas Day. And I remember being in the hospital. I was in labor for 2 or 3 days. And finally, he was going to be born. And then he was born, and I guess I was in labor. While I was in labor, I was walking up and down the halls because I felt gravity was probably a good aid. I didn't believe in medical help back then. What was that I had? A spinal block. What's that called? Well, anyway, I had one for the rest of the kids. This was the last one I really natural childbirth it for. Because a friend of mine had 6 kids, and she always had this, what is it called, the spinal tap or something? Anyway, it makes you frozen from your waist down. It's great. Do it. Anyway, so I was walking the halls. I was looking out over the town. This was in Listowel, Ontario. It's a farming town. Google map it. And there's a hospital. And I was looking out the hospital windows in the night at the Christmas lights. And I was imagining in the morning, you know, little children and how much excitement was going on and all the people that were getting presents wrapped under the trees. Excuse me. And then the next morning, everybody was doing all their Christmas morning stuff. Anyway, I think he was born, I don't know when it was. He was born on Christmas. I know that. It was in the daytime sometime. I missed my Christmas dinner. Couldn't have Christmas dinner. So it must have been after lunch, because that was the big meal of the day back on farming land. Okay, so there you go. That's what Christmas means to me. My memory of Christmas. I mean, that's not what Christmas means to me. What a silly thing to say. I wonder if there's a way to make this black stuff all go back where it's supposed to go. I wonder if I can press it out. What if I blew on it? It would blow the color back up into everywhere. So hard to say. I have to cover it. And then, ooh, look at that. It's going back. Maybe I could fix the screen. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yes, you'd be so excited for me, wouldn't you? Oh well, take my finger off it. All goes back the way it was. Okay, well, this is Nancy Today signing out. You heard it here last. Unless you didn't hear this yet, and then you haven't heard it yet. You heard it after the last thing, right? Hey, I can see it. Just blinked and I could see it says YouTube broadcast yourself, Windows Internet Explorer. Now it's all white again with lines and flashing and... Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody. Where do I click? Oh yeah. So I gotta look at the monitor over there.